everyone, welcome back to Center Stand Mechanics. My name is Kyle, and it's been a while since I've posted a video. We just got back from our trip through the States, and everything went really good. It was an awesome trip. Bikes ran good, and we didn't have any problems. And we got back probably a couple weeks ago now, and I was busy. I had to get straight back to work at my job, and I haven't had much time to make videos and stuff. But today I got a few things lined up. Today I'm going to show you my next new project. We're working on the Honda Silverwing, which aka Moss Wing, which you'll see in a minute here. But yeah, how that came about is basically, you know, we went touring around, and my wife was, you know, struggling a little bit, you know, on the long rides. She's got a really bad leg, and she can ride all right, but it's just really fatiguing doing those long stretches. You know, after about 200 miles, her legs are pretty sore and stuff, and I was trying to think of a way that would be a little easier for her for touring, and then the idea of the Honda Silverwing was born. And so I ended up getting this bike off of a friend of a friend, and I got a really good deal on it. The only thing is it, you know, kind of needs to be kind of resurrected from sitting a really long time outside. Yeah. So it wasn't covered up. It was just sitting out in the elements, and it was just continuously getting rained on and everything else. So there's a little bit of work to be done, bringing it back around and making it road legal. The only thing really mechanically, I guess it fell over, and the left brake handle is broken off. So I ordered one of those. I'm waiting on one of them to show up. And other than that, I need a battery. It's deader than a doornail right now. And I don't know much about this bike. Just that the friend of my friend bought it, and he had all these plans of riding it, but he never did. And so it just kind of sat there in his yard and stuff, and for whatever reason. But anyways, I ended up getting it pretty cheap, which, you know, you'll see why in a minute here. But so today I just kind of want to wash it up and you know, give it a you know, top up the gas and see if I can put a jump pack on it, see if I can get it started, and you know, check all the lights and everything, and kind of go from there. I think I probably won't get much farther than that today. I'm still waiting on the paperwork. I guess it got misplaced, but it's got it sorted out now. So I haven't received it yet, but it's on its way. So that's good. So when I get that, then we'll put it on the road. And then I just wanted to give another update on the Ultimate Zombie Apocalypse bike. Everything's going really good. I've been riding it to work every day, pretty much every day, except for if it's raining a lot. But yeah, everything's going good. It's still smoking a little bit. I don't know if I'll ever get that sorted out. I do, however, plan to do a rebuild on a different engine this winter. So hopefully I'll get that done, and it'll be much better next year. But for now, I just got to keep an eye on the oil. It's puffing a little bit of blue here and there. It's not real bad. Like, it's, you know, it's not like a big whiteout behind me as I'm driving down the road. It's just every now and then if you rev it up really high, you can see a little bit of smoke out at the back. I'm not sure why that is. I put new valve guide seals in it, and you know, the rings were good, but they weren't new, so I think that might have something to do with it. I just put good used rings back in the thing, so that might have been where I went wrong. That's okay. we'll get that sorted out in the future. And another project I got going on here is I got the Honda CB650 over here, and I've got the proper exhaust for this bike. It's the 4x4 original exhaust, which is really hard to find. Like, I mean, it just doesn't exist anymore. I had a search, like a saved search on eBay for probably like 2 years, waiting for exhaust. I still get the notifications actually, but it's just like no, that's not what I'm looking for. But I could find the right side. There was a couple of options for the right side, but could never find the left side. I don't know why that was, but you know, there's no point in getting the right side if you don't have the left side. And then one day I think I was at work driving along, and all of a sudden it popped up. It's like, oh yeah, left side, and it was like mint. Wait, I'll have to show you in a different video. I got it all boxed up, but absolutely mint condition, left side only for the Honda CB650, the 4x4. And so I was like, oh yeah. So then I went back to see if I could still find the right side, and sure enough, it was still available. So I ordered both sides from 2 different sellers, if you know what I mean. And so yeah, the right side isn't as nice as the left side, but it's still pretty good. So I'll probably have to polish up the right side to match the left side, if you know what I mean. But still, really hard to find for that bike, the proper exhaust. So I got that project coming up. I'll put that on in the next little while. And oh yeah, and then I finally got the paperwork for this bike here. So I'll be doing some work to the basically all this bike needs is this headlight and the speedometer, tachometer, speedometer put back on. I gotta go through the carburetor and get this thing running right, but other than that, it's pretty much a goer. I probably gotta change there's a cable or something up here. I can't remember. I think, oh yeah, this cable here is bent and no good. I think this one's okay. I can't remember which one that drives though. Oh, that looks like, yeah, that's the speedometer. So yeah, the tachometer cable is I could probably straighten it out, but you know, it's hokey. And the new signal lights on the front. I've got most of that here. There's still a couple of pieces I need to order. The front signal light and that tachometer drive cable, I need that. And then I'll probably work on this later in the year. I'm thinking I might do a little bit of stuff, taking the broken bits off, but I'll do the bulk of that work probably in the fall. Maybe get it running better. Probably need a new battery for this one too. But and then what else? Yeah, so back to our trip. I videotaped like a lot of our trip on one of those Insta360 cameras, and but I just got the camera just before we left. Like, so I'm totally new to editing it and stuff. So I gotta learn how to work that one, and I'll try to put it into segments where it's like, you know, because I can't put the whole trip all in one video. It'd be too long. It'd be really long. But I'll try to edit that up and make it somewhat interesting. Anyways, at least the highlights of it and stuff. And yeah, other than that, it's good to be back. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, so that's really cool. I want to keep it going. hopefully that'll start to come up again as I start posting more videos. I should have them coming in slowly, probably not as much as, you know, during the fall when I do more of this type of work. I'm pretty busy right now at work and, you know, doing other things, so mowing lawns and gardening and all the other stuff that comes in with good weather, and going for rides too, so I'm doing lots of that. But anyways, let's get to the task at hand, and I'll show you all what I gotta do with this with the Honda Silverwing. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so here's the Moss Wing, everybody, and it's a 2005, and it's got about 42,000 kilometers on it, and it's mostly complete except for this brake lever broke off, so gotta fix that, and it needs a new battery. And underneath here it came with a bunch of cheese, because you never know when you get a little bit hungry on your rides, you can have cheese. And you might want to do some painting. And you got a little charging block for your 12-volt sockets, you never know when you need more power. And a sanding block, and some screwdrivers and stuff. And yeah, oh, all goodies and stuff. But she's pretty mossy, guys. I mean, the switches still turn, but they feel a little crunchy, if you know what I mean. And the windscreen, it's got a nice layer of moss on it, but I think for the most part it'll clean up. But this is what happens when you don't throw a tarp on your bike. See, you know, this, it's starting to get mossy. But I think a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of scrubbing, it'll come around, and we'll make a nice bike out of it. It doesn't have any rips in the seats, which is nice. Yeah, it should be a nice comfortable ride, and hopefully just float along. But the battery's dead, doesn't do nothing, so I'll have to get a new battery for it. But I can I've got a jump pack, and we can try that and see if it turns on. I'm gonna wash it first, and then I'll check the oil and put some air in the tires. It's got some air in the tires, but you can, when I'm pushing it around, you can tell they're a little bit spongy. So that's good, and yeah, I'll bring you back when I got it all clean. All right. Okay, so it's several hours later, and it's dried now. We washed it pretty thoroughly, but it, you know, it was a lot of work. But there's still a few little spots that we'll have to go over. This windshield is kind of like cloudy, if you know what I mean. I'll have to figure out if there's a hack to polish that up or not. I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Yeah, looks like we missed a spot here, but it's hard to tell when it's all wet how clean everything is. But let's get down here. Let's check the oil real quick here. I did add half a liter the other day. I noticed it was down, and yeah, it's still quite full, so I think we're good there. The only other thing I wanted to check was the coolant. So there's this kind of like this glove box thing that clicks into here, and then you take the whole glove box out to get at the coolant. So I'm gonna go ahead, right in here is the radiator cap, and here's the overflow tank right beside it. So I'm gonna see if I need to top this off. And of course I can't really see down in there, but I'm gonna try putting some fluid in there and see what happens. Okay, so I got this little funnel here. I put you on the body cam just so I could have two hands. It's probably gonna be hard for you guys to see down in there, but I'm just gonna fill. Oh, no, it's full. Okay, so that was right full. Now I'm just gonna go for the reservoir and just top it up a little bit because I can't see any in there. There. That's right at the max line. You guys probably can't really see in there, but it's full. It's actually slightly over full. So that'll work itself out. So that was good to see. I wasn't sure if the radiator was going to be empty or anything here. Yeah. Okay, so coolant check. I'm just gonna... So I took the battery out. It was dead, and it was this kind of like a I guess it was a gel cell battery that slid in, you know, kind of on its side like this. But I've got this utility battery. I'm gonna try to rig it up so it'll start, but we'll see if it'll start here. Okay, so again, this isn't the right battery by any stretch. But it is a 12 volt battery that you can kind of hook up temporarily to see if she'll go. All right, so that's that. Oil's good, coolant's good. Just gonna lower the seat down a little bit. Oh, look at that. Oh, now it's staying. Huh. That wasn't working before. Well, should we try it? Oh, we got some lights. Okay, what do we got on here? We got an oil light and an ABS light. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Fired right up. pretty cool. Okay, so one thing I found out when I was washing it, the back wheel, I think it needs a new wheel bearing on the back. If you look down in here, there's all kinds of, see that play? Can you hear it? Yeah, the whole thing is loose. So, looks like we'll be doing a rear wheel bearing on a Honda Silverwing in the near future. So, stay tuned for that. Not a problem. Not worried about that. Never done one before. I've never worked on one of these before ever. But we'll fake it till we make it. But yeah, pretty cool, eh? All right, I had to get out of the sun there. It's kind of a warm day. It's not super hot, but the sun was beating on me there. So anyways, just wanted to finish up and say thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And stay tuned for more videos on the Honda Silverwing. I'm going to be doing a rear wheel bearing soon on that one, and then probably a few other things, the brake lever, and you know, various little things. It needs a new key lock for the under the seat. I'm gonna see if I can find one of those, because it looks like it's been knocked out, and it's just like you can open it with a screwdriver. So I'm gonna see if I can get one of those, and whatever else that comes up. There's a bunch of wires coming out of the dash. I think that has to do with the heated grips, so aftermarket heated grips. And I think I'll look into that. Might have to rewire them or take them off, or I don't know. I haven't really looked at that yet. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and yeah, see you again real soon.